sleep. Then, when you wake, it's almost noon. Belle, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about the sacrifice core. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at the auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time, go to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Go now. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
Oh.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage.
Wait.
Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
No, that guy got massacred. You don't go from Mortal Kombat death to just like, oh, well, I feel fine and I'm walking around.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time.
But
If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye to Shaw, Vivian leaves the lounge. Lord Faithin, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away from him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. How? We are Mockingbird after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators, so Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on them so he could communicate. After all, that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked their trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. And I'm slight pause, by the way, slight pause. Flippin' Shadur Sanders did not get picked in round 2. Wow. Sorry, now back to the thing. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time, but all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Faithin, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. But birds aren't real. Oh, wrong one. Aha! We found the bird. Penguins count as birds, I guess. And besides, using bamboo for communication seems perfectly reasonable. What if it is this guy? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending the photo of the penguin-shaped bamboo to Vivian Vivian responds with a long set of expletives. Seems like we were wrong. Let's keep searching elsewhere. Alright, let's see what other birds we can find. Oh, two lovebirds. A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. But it does have some black feathers, so maybe this is it. Either way, might as well take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending a picture of the panda-covered conch of a bird to Vivian, you get a negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Yo, boo. You know, flipping Vivian's over there, not doing jack.
Don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word.
A black crows and a dark alley seems a bit of a cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a picture of this crow and send it to Vivian. After receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds. That's the one. She quickly comes over. That's the one. It's all thanks to you, Lord Faith, and we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among these boxes. You look through the boxes and find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. Right? Barry repairs the videotape, and you watch the recording. The content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal.
Oh, this jackass again. Kappa.
Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Good intention. Deserves it.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
Also has a point.
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
Boo.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the Creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger.
Yo, he still cares.
As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
The video abruptly comes to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense.
But why did Hugo never tell us? Hugo...
He...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Call Lycon
All
first.
right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend.
Business partners, you say?
With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family.
I think it's me.
This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
What about me?
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
+1! Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
This is it, Beavis. We're finally gonna score. Thank God.
Mr. Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
I don't know how I feel about this. But okay.
Alright, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Alright. You get in contact with Burton. He said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructional video on formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission too. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Let's do some last minute studying. Who wants to play the not study game? You do some last minute studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. Lord Phaethon, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? Let's do this. Then I'll meet up with Burton first and make sure he's not tampering with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer that way. This way. Vivian heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying it's all good. Let's go meet up. Right, let's do this. Wait a minute. Pointy ears. His eyes. I'm a little sus of this man. Miss Banshee, is it... Is something the matter? What I mean is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for tonight. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the century with plenty of delicacies not available anywhere else, and she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guests a +1, are you? Of course not, since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's. You are also my honored guest. Let's be off then. My chauffeur. God, that's the first time I ever saw chauffeur. Right now. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there, we will take a speedboat to the manor. About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
What?
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight.
Ooh.
Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
Wait, off-color joke. Bird, are you being racist?
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk.
It's about to go down.
I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Awkward.
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
Wait, Nani?
So, can you
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you.
This is it, Beavis. We're finally gonna score. Thank God.
We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach.
Oh my.
As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Bird hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Yo, he was a guy, not a girl. Just saying. You were totally like a noble lady just now.
Wow, you were so cool just now. Like a powerful, noble lady. You sent Burton packing with just a few words.
It's just some techniques Hugo taught me. Like that dessert I mentioned. It means I want them to offer more if they want to come to an accord.
What? Yo, I ain't fancy like that, so I have no idea what that means.
Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Yo, let's contact Lycon.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Yo, then let's split up.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while but find
I
nothing.
am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor.
Okay, that scared me. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside, and in a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction?
Oh, shucks.
So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap.
What?
But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory.
Huh?
I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman raises his gun, aiming at the desk. Yet, there is no gunshot. With a clink of metal, a familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
Oh?
What?
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
Oh.
You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You...
Yeah!
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want.
It was still confusion.
Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
Yo, wait, how'd he pull it off? Shortly before,